Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. I just finished doing the reading video. I'm still shuffling up these cards because that's what I do. After I do a reading, I shuffle them up so that when I use them again, I will still reshuffle them, but they're like completely well shuffled. So, yes, what I wanted to do is talk to you guys because sometimes I receive quite similar messages in the comments under my videos. And something that has come up quite frequently is people saying it's two different ways people put it. They'll either say, "Oh, I watched somebody else's video, or I watched a number of videos and they were saying all this good stuff about my career and everything, and then I watched yours, one of your monthly readings, and it wasn't saying good stuff." And it's almost like, I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if they're trying to say, well, why is yours different than everybody else's, or I don't know if they're trying to say they think it's just not accurate. I don't know. But I get that, and I also get, people that say, oh, but this was promised, like almost like, oh, all these readers said like by the middle of the year this was going to happen, but I don't really see that in my life. Like, I don't see all these things happening, or I don't see the positive outcome that was promised almost. Now, something that I want to say about readings is, the first thing I do want to say is that do bear in mind that these are general readings as well. So they're not personal readings. So if you watch any kind of general readings and it resonates with you, then that message was obviously a message that was for you to hear at that time. If it doesn't resonate with you, if like it doesn't happen, it doesn't turn out that way, that's a possibility, because again, this is not one reader tapping into your own energy directly. This is a reader almost tapping into the energies of the whole. So again, any message from the universe can come through via these cards, or whatever wants to come through. So okay, it can be looked at that way. But another thing is that I always want to encourage people, regardless of what readings say, I always encourage people to do what is right for you. Regardless if I do a personal reading or whatever, I always make sure I emphasize to the person getting the reading that it all comes down to you at the end of the day. Your life choices, your life decisions, all that stuff is all going to come down to you. And even when it comes down to the things that you want to change in your life, the things that you want to improve, regardless of what a reader tells you, even if a reader was to say to you, okay, this really great opportunity, whatever is going to be happening, is going to come in, and then you walk away feeling extra excited, it's still more than likely, depending on the scenario of what they see and everything, more than likely you're going to have to do something to make that result come about as well. Like, for instance, your cards may show a really great opportunity coming in for you, and they could say, do you know what, if you the reading could be very detailed and say, okay, if you go there, if you really sell yourself and everything, you're really going to do super well. And then you go there, you do that, and then you do really well. Everything is good. But then, for instance, let's say if somebody tells you just, okay, you're going to do really well in an interview, da da da. If you go into it and don't make the effort because supposedly the reader told you you're going to get it, and so you just think you have it in the bag, and so you decide, okay, I'm not going to work that hard. Maybe I'm not going to work that hard because the reader say I'm going to get it. You may find that in that instance you may not get it because the cards could have shown that in that scenario, in the way you was going right now at the time when the reader done your reading, it could have been showing, yes, that you had the potential for this to come about. Maybe because you were already working towards success in that area. But if, let's say, you get the reading and you stop working the way you are because you have the reading and now you're certain that you're going to get that result, so you're not going to try so hard, that could change everything. So again, it's not even all about the reading, it's about you, and it's about how you respond. You're the one that has the control at the end of the day. And all the cards can ever tell you is the scenario that is most likely to happen at that snapshot in time when the reading is done. So it's not about giving power to the reader. And that's what I said to in the last video that I made, that when I was just randomly talking. It's not about giving power to the reader, and it's not about giving power to the cards. It's about you being able to make the decisions that are right for you to get the outcome that you desire. So this is your manifestation. You are the magician in your own life, creating your reality the way you see fit. So with all of that being said, it's important for, even if you really enjoy watching videos on YouTube of all different readers telling fortunes and whatever else, or the best thing for you to do is to make sure that you're being proactive in the things that you really want to create for yourself. I would say, again, I love when people watch my videos. I enjoy when people comment, but I honestly want to be as truthful and honest with you guys as I possibly can be, because I want to see the best for everyone. Everyone that comes across my video, watching my video, I want to see the best for you. If there is something that you're desiring, that you're wanting, I pray that you get it. I pray that it works for you, because so many times, I get messages of people that, they're going through this and they're going through that and they're going through this different stuff. And, in my hearts of hearts, I just pray so much, like I just hope so much that everything that you do desire, if it's work, if it's a relationship, you do get. But with all of that, I would definitely say that make sure that you're being proactive in the life that you want. Don't get too obsessive with readers and what they say, or so much into the videos that all you're hearing is potential of what can happen, but then you're not actually living your life to bring about the results that you want to see, if you understand what I'm saying. Because I think that's what can kind of happen. You can almost become like, okay, that person said this is going to happen, and then you're just waiting. And it's like, don't wait. Go out, do something, be proactive, create it, like do it. Yeah, like even if you like listening to the videos, listen to the horoscopes and everything, but be doing stuff. If you have a business you're trying to create, have the horoscopes playing in the background, but then you doing your business stuff, like to bring your business about, to advertise, to do something. You get what I'm saying? If it's whatever it is you want to do. If you want to meet somebody, you want a relationship with someone, take the time to be with them, to spend time with them, and all that other stuff. Like, do things that at the same time are going to be giving you some kind of fulfillment in the areas of your life where you want to feel more fulfilled. But that's just what I wanted to say. That's just me kind of giving my 2 cents. I just wanted to say, because a number of people, like, again, they put on my videos about like me saying one thing, or this reader said this and whatever. And another thing you have to understand too is different readers are going to say different things in readings. Sometimes certain things may be consistent, but certain things may be different. They may be different because that person may be either picking up on a different aspect of what may be going on in maybe a Leo or Sagittarius or whatever's life, or whatever. It could be that. But at the same time, readings are very unique. No, you're not gonna find two readers that are exactly the same. You're never gonna find that, because basically the cards, when it comes to interpreting the cards, no matter what reader you are, you're looking at the cards in terms of your own life experience. And so because of that, it can be interpreted in all different ways. That's usually why there's certain readers that will come to me and be drawn to me, and well, not readers, there's certain clients that will be drawn to me. Certain clients will be drawn to another reader, or another reader, or another reader, and most of the time it's because they are drawn to something about that person. Either they can relate to them, or they like the way they communicate, or they like the way that they think in terms of the stuff that they say, and such. And so that's what would make a person maybe gravitate towards a certain type of reader. But then they have to understand that, because we are different people, we read differently. And so again, you may not find that if you watch my videos, then somebody else's video and somebody else's video, that it's all going to be the same. Even if it is a similar message, in some situations it's going to be a completely different message. So that's just how that goes. But yeah, peace and blessings to every single one of you, and I hope you guys can hear me because I now have my headset, and I was so silly, I thought it wasn't working, and I gave up on it and just put it on the side. And then today I was like, no, I'm going to really see what is going on with this thing. And I'm actually too embarrassed to say that I thought it wasn't working, but really it's because this little bit here was on low, so it was working the whole time. So then I feel quite silly afterwards. But yeah, I hope you guys can hear me, and I like this one because it's quite sturdy, so I'm hoping it's not gonna break, because I've had quite a few that have broken on me in the past. So yeah, so yes, peace and blessings to every single one of you. Bye.